Welcome to the live, everybody. I haven't got anybody on here yet. Just started the live a few seconds ago. I see a couple of people out here on these streets today. I'm going to start feeding them. I've actually got about 35, 40 bags of food. I see one taking off in the opposite direction. I'll have to try to figure out where they're going. Maybe I can catch up with them. They're going, looks like down the hill. Okay, maybe there's an encampment or something down there. I'm not really sure. Uh, Here in a minute, as soon as I get somebody on the show, I'll show you what I'm talking about. I got everybody today several bags of food, uh, sodas, water, a couple of sandwiches apiece, and a snack at the least. Just trying to hook people up. I see I got some. All right, I got Carrie in here. Hey, all right, how we doing? Yes, sir. I got about 40 bags of food today. We was doing it big this week, trying to clean out the freezer somewhat. I'm fixing to walk down this hill right quick. There's actually several people down here. Before they disperse, we are fighting the weather today. It is, if you can see behind me, it is cloudy and a little bit of sprinkly. So we're going to try to do without drowning. At the moment, I got a friend with me. He's riding with me, just kind of doing this together. Makes it a little safer. But I'm fixing to go down here and talk to these people and drag them over to the truck and see about giving them all some food. And this is my buddy Steve. I don't ever met Steve. He is one of the volunteers here. Going in for surgery tomorrow, but he still don't mind helping me today. He's a good friend. We're going to wish him the best. All right, let me put y'all in my pocket. How y'all doing? All right. I got some food over here in the truck. Everybody hungry?
Yeah, we really came last time.
Yeah, I try to make it a regular deal every weekend.
All right.
Want something to eat, something to drink?
10-4.
Got plenty today. Make sure everybody gets some. I got extra waters. All the bags got waters, sodas in them. Snack. Yes, sir. All right, I got about almost a dozen people, I think, over here fixing to get some groceries. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Just grab you one. They're all about the same, got different food in them, but it's all kind of the same. Oh, you got a soda in them and a water. Everybody get you. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Everybody come get you one. Absolutely. Absolutely. Make sure everybody gets one. There you go. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. No problem. How you doing today? Yes, sir. Got two of them in there today. I try to come around here every weekend, Saturday or Sunday, if y'all around. Yes, sir. What's that?
Up there, Bob, on Trent Bridge, what they call it, Highway 6.
Highway 6, yeah.
Yeah, up there. Bagelsville or whatever it's called.
No, I work out at L3, and I just get a lot of free food from them, and I contribute a little bit out of my own, and just try to make it work. Yes, sir. Is there anybody else down here?
We got stuck up there one time. We had to call a guy at Town Oaks. Town Oaks is over here by those skating rings on.
Oh, yeah. Yes, sir.
Got high center.
Wow. Have a good day. What's that?
L3.
Yes, sir. It's a very good job, especially since I'm able to do some extra at work. Fringe benefits of the job, getting to feed people. They throw away a lot of food, and I just can't see it. It's still good food. Sodas, everything, just throw it in the trash. Yes, sir. There's one of them guys right there. All right, folks, I got another guy over here. I know I hadn't fed him yet. I seen him over here on the other side. I don't know. Oh, I like the old truck. There you go. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I like the old truck, folks. Can y'all see the old truck in front of me? It's right there. That's nice. Very nice. All right, hey folks. I don't know if y'all can see that or not. I just threw the phone in my pocket, but I did get one crate almost completely emptied. I think I fed maybe 10 people, maybe 12. I see another guy I see another guy coming. Another couple of guys coming. So let me just hold off right here a minute. I wanted to look at the truck anyway while I'm here. How you doing? Yes, sir. I got one more coming over here this way, so I figure I'll just stall just a minute. I want to go look at this truck anyway. I think it's meant to look like that. Steve doesn't like the paint job. Let me flip this camera around, folks, see if y'all can see this up here. I'm out here by the Bronze Cows in Waco. I just want to look at this truck. It's pretty nice. Old 50s model Ford, what it looks like to me. Oh, GMC, my mistake. Maybe 40s model. Yeah, that's a 40s model. Maybe 50 model GMC, something like that. Nice. One right here in front of it, another Cadillac. That's a nice one as well. They have a lot of car shows and things here in Waco. Riding dirty. That's a pretty cool bumper on that truck. All right, folks. We're fixing to get back to it. Did I get everybody something? Let me make sure. I think I did. Make sure everybody got one. No, this guy here didn't get one. This is the other guy. I was kind of stalling around for. Here we go. Say, something to eat? Alrighty, folks, back to the truck. I knew if I stuck around a few more minutes, there'd be a few more people. There you go. Like that shirt. Alrighty, going great, folks. Going great. Need a better paint job. Yeah, that's what my friend said too. Somebody else said to me, Steve did not like the paint job. Hey AC, hey Carrie, hey Donald. I got this new mount for this thing here. Yeah, they just took off. I got this new mount, which I don't know how great it is. We're going to use it. I hope it don't fall off the dashboard. We'll see. See the camera flopping and flipping and flopping. It means it fell off the dash off this little suction cup that does not seem to be very sturdy. Let's fight with this thing a little bit.
What's wrong with that picture?
Yeah. I like it. This is Texas. We can have statues with guns here in Texas. Got a powder horn. Is that a powder? Got me about half blocked in. Well, that was pretty successful, folks. I think we've had maybe 10, 12 people right quick in a hurry. Only been on here about 9 minutes so far. Got a few people on the show. Got Steve and his trusty pistol with him in case we have any crazies want to get too crazy down here. Figured we'd come down here to the river first, furthest place done first, and work our way back. Steve says he's in a hurry. He's got to go home and cook, but we're going to try to get all 40 of these bags of food out of here. It shouldn't take us too terribly long. I do like it when it goes smooth like that. You find them in a bunch together. If the weather's bad, a lot of times you can't find them. It's coming. And it looks like the weather is coming. It is not too pretty out. a nice weekend so far. But it may end up raining. It actually kind of looks like rain up in front of us. Well, hello, Valak. Nice to meet you. Welcome to the channel. If you're new here, we talk politics during the week, talk shit about Democrats, talk shit about some Republicans as well. Try to keep people updated on some of the crazy things going on in the world, otherwise known as the news. And the rest of the time we're out here on the weekend chasing down the homeless, trying to make sure we can provide a little nourishment. Been doing it every weekend for several months now. Just thankful I'm still able to get the food from my job, a lot of it from my job. I've got more than one source to get the food now, so that actually is very helpful, reassuring that this will be able to continue no matter what. As long as God allows for this to happen, I'm going to be out here doing it. Safety is definitely a factor out here. I keep a taser within reach of me at all times. Keep the Steve within reach too, because he's a licensed handgun professional. He's got his permit to hold his gun and all that good stuff. Let's go right. I'm thinking a little right. All right. Carrot Toss is down here, right? Oh, I went the wrong way. Carrot Toss is behind me. We are right in front of a new barbecue place that just opened up. Yeah, it's up closer, I thought. Yeah, it's up here. Steve's confusing me with his directions. I think you're right. I need to actually put all these places on a map somewhere and pinpoint them. Pinpoint them on my phone. That way I can do me a GPS route. Make it easy. I see the rain is starting to sprinkle a little bit. I got most of these things in plastic containers with lids on them, so it shouldn't get too wet. But we're going to try to be in a hurry about this. Hopefully it won't start pouring down on our butts and get us soaked. Alrighty, folks. Yeah, I meant to go to that other place behind us first. Pedestrians have the right of way, so we will wait. Right up here, there's usually a lot of people in this little corner, especially if it's a rainy day. I see a couple of people right here in front of us, I'm sure. There's a couple at least. I've had these people before. Alright, folks, I'm going to turn the camera around. Put it on the back of the truck. Jump out, grab these people some groceries. guy coming up over here. Y'all give me just a second. He's moving kind of slow. Maybe I'll run to him. Well, now I know. Like I said, when it rains, a lot of people end up right here because this is one of the spots they don't get kicked out of. It's actually a dry spot. Fed about 5 or 6 people just now. Going pretty quick. I did actually bring a bunch of extra bratwurst. The other day at my job, the Coast Guard cooked bratwurst on the grill and sold them to everybody that wanted them. Oh, here's a lady right here. And I went over to the Coast Guard and talked them out of all the ones they didn't sell, ended up being 90 sandwiches. Well, I get 50 away one day. I'll just run this across to her. Lady laying over here across the street. So I've got a nice tub full of water and about 30 bratwurst left in case we run out of bags and still have people out here. Yep. Oh, that's good. Glad to be able to help that lady. I've seen her down here. You see new ones all the time. It's not that they're new, they just move around, they rotate. I think I see a couple in front of us.
We fuck around and get robbed fucking with these fools.
No. We're not gonna get robbed. No. You probably know these guys. Yeah, that's Charles. I know this guy. He looks like he's doing bad today. Size 12. All right. Charles says he needs some size 12. Thank you, everybody in the chat, for showing up. All right. Thank you, everybody, for joining in. Steve said, this guy looked like... No, actually, I want to go underneath the bridge on both sides here first. Steve says, that that guy look like he'd rob you. No, I know that guy. That's Charles. I've been feeding that guy since 2 Christmases ago. I met him over there by Baylor. At the gas station. Getting some clothes in. Yeah, he looks a little rough around the edges. I'm going to doubt that for a minute, but yeah, he's this is not work.
Yeah, this is the way, like.
No. I go under. I'll show you. I go right here first. I go on this side, then I go on the other side. Right here.
This way, they going on this side.
Yeah, I'm going this side. Yeah, we didn't get rid of quite a bit. I got 2.5 tons already gone.
First driveway.
Right here, yeah, this first turn in right here. They usually go to both sides of the bridge. I don't know how they get across. Maybe there's a way across, or maybe they got to walk all the way around.
I got it blocked off.
No, I mean for the people that are homeless.
Go across.
I think there's a creek or something. Oh, I see a bunch of people stuck. I see one guy out here. Looks like he's out here. How you doing? Got some food. Hey, there's Tracy. I'm doing all right. Just come by with some groceries again. All right, folks. I'm fixing to jump out the truck, feed a couple people right quick.
Puppy,
Want something to eat?
food, brother.
Yeah, but I think he said it's okay. Just pull down their mask.
I will. Miss Tracy. That's the lady that always prays for me when I come down here. Oh, we got somebody else behind me is asleep. I didn't even see him.
One more for Theo. Thank you so much. Yep. You guys.
Man, you want something to eat? I got something to eat, something to drink. How you doing today? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. There's a lot of murals down here on these columns, mostly religious. I don't know if y'all can see the one behind me. Yeah, there's a couple people down here I noticed that kind of take care of other people. You know, they're kind of like this lady Tracy. She takes care of a couple of these little bitty skinny girls that are down here. Look like they're all on drugs. And because she does it, I don't mind giving her several bags of food, knowing that she'll make sure it goes to the right places. I can tell she's not a stingy person. All right, now we're gonna go to the other side of the bridge.
You got it.
Huh?
You got it.
Let's turn. Alrighty. Up and over. Yep, we can go to this side and go underneath. We're getting it done, folks. We're getting it done. I think we started with right at 40 bags today, and then I brought some extras in case we run out of bags or we run out of people. This is to the left, and people driving in circles. It's sprinkling. We haven't really got drowned out wet yet, so we at least have the weather on our side at the moment. In my raggedy headliner, folks. I gotta get that thing done, redone. It's actually my wife's. That's why it ain't been redone. I should have done it by now. This Texas heat, hot and cold, really runs these headliners. No, I will get in this parking lot. Yeah, I could have went there. We'll go down a little further in.
You can go up.
Yeah, take that next street. What we got here in the comments? Hey, Miss Nancy. Nancy's in. Good to see you. Good to see everybody. And this is usually where I go to first to stop here underneath the bridge on this side. But today we started at the river, and there was quite a few people down there. There is still the Salvation Army because it's rainy. I'm sure that that'll probably be our next stop. Somebody. How you doing? Man, we got some food and something to drink. You want something? I got bags in the back of the truck. Just come grab you one. Yes, sir. No, it's all right. No, you good. I'm just out here trying to help.
Thank you.
Yes, sir. Grab me one of them bags out of one of them crates. Get out. Yeah, that one right there. Uh-huh. Oh, he looks like he's got a bad leg. Yeah, I've seen him down here before, but I've never been able to feed him because he's usually across the bridge over there. And I don't know how to get down there with a vehicle. Like, I don't know that I want to go down there with a vehicle. And I see somebody up in front of me. And there's usually a couple people on this side of the bridge. No, I don't see anybody on this side today. Wait a minute, I think I got a guy walking this way. Oh, that's... No, he's something else. Talking with the other guy. Make sure I don't run nobody over. These people do not know how to stay out of the street, that's a fact. Well, my camera seems to be a little more stable today. I got a different type of mount, but it still needs to be mounted better. I guess I'm going to put some glue on it, something. The sticky on it ain't that great. Just slap it on the dashboard, but other than that, it's all good. Nancy says she's moving to an old folks home in the urban. She says, I'm 84. It's time. Well, hopefully they will take good care of you there, Nancy. It is now starting to rain. Now we're looking for him on foot. I don't think we fed this guy yet. And we're going to try to grab him one. I'll go window down, Steve. We're going to ask this guy real quick. I know I haven't fed him today. This guy right here. Hey, I got some food if you're hungry. Grab me a bag out of that ice chest. Yes, sir. Perfect. Quick and easy. We're getting it done. We're getting it done.
You're probably all under the canopy of the Salvation Army. I'm going to tell you that.
Yeah, where's that at? Oh, a couple blocks over. Straight ahead. Yeah, it gets wet. They all find some place to go. And it is coming down now. I remember the last time I went over to the Salvation Army, I only had like 10 bags of food with me left because I'd already made my rounds. And I couldn't hardly find nobody. I guess it was getting late in the evening on Sunday. So I go over by the Salvation Army, I guess about 5 o'clock. And there was about 25 people there underneath that awning. And I just, first come, first serve, try to share if you can. This is what I got. Felt bad. But you can't feed everybody. Well, today at least I brought extra a cooler, a really small cooler, with some ice packs in it, with a bunch of frozen bratwurst that I got from the Coast Guard the other day. I had so many of them. I just figured that'll be a food that I'll keep in the freezer. And if I end up, I think there's somebody right there. And if I end up, finding somebody who doesn't get a bag, I at least have some water and some bratwurst for backup. So we got 40 bags plus a cooler full of some extras. Let's make the quick loop right here. A couple of times I've run out of people. And this is the bus stop.
Buses only.
Buses only. That's who. I don't read signs. Buses only. Oops. I didn't read that. I'm dyslexic. I couldn't read that sign.
Into the outdoor. What is that? What was on about this?
Into the outdoor. That sounds like the story of my life. We got a couple people sitting out here. This guy's got a bag. That guy there looks like he probably needs a sandwich. No.
Waiting on the bus.
No, they're waiting on the bus. Okay. Yeah, that's one thing about the bus stop. You never know if these people are homeless or just got in town or waiting on somebody.
Is it the overpriced steakhouse?
The overpriced steakhouse, jewelry, restaurant, hotel, bakery, bar, Pivalar. I never heard of that one.
Hey, you can take a beer bath in there.
A beer bag.
Yeah, they fill up the bathtub full of beer.
A waste of beer to me. Have y'all ever heard of that, folks? There is something called the Pivalar here in Waco. I had never heard of it. We got a pink gas station. It's a boutique. What's going on with that? But now the backyard is right in front of us. That's just a pretty cool outdoor bar. pretty big place, outdoor, indoor bar. And we're right here by the silos, Magnolia Press, Home Shopping Network Tourist Channel crap. What do you call that? Home Remodeling Channel. This is the Silos District. They've got fancy stoplights over here, new paved roads, spared no expense. You see the stop sign, how it's even got the red blinking lights on it. I don't know if y'all can see that, but the stop sign has little red blinking lights on it. It's so important that even the Mexicans work on Sundays around here on the streets in front of the silos. See if we get the city to work on our side of town on a Sunday. Never gonna happen. One thing I don't like about the Chip and Joanna gang silo thing is it brings up property values here, and for the people that wanted to buy a house at a decent price, it ain't happening right now. Due to the inflation, due to Biden's BS, and the silos being here, the property values of what was a $40,000, $60,000, $80,000 house in Waco 5 years ago is now twice that. 4th and Webster, I gotta remember where this is at. Yeah, I remember coming down here, there was a bunch of people. And this place feeds people as well, Salvation Army. They give them a place to sleep, a lot of them. There's a buggy pusher out here now. Okay, he's got something to eat. We're fixing to hook him up though. I feel terrible for these people out here sleeping on the sidewalk. I'm glad there are places like the Salvation Army. I'm usually against all NGOs because most of them are a bunch of criminals that take too much money from the government to not do enough for the cause they supposedly represent. But like for example, the Salvation Army, I can say honestly does a lot of good. They help a lot of people. They help house the homeless people at night when the weather's bad. They act as a shelter. They do food donations. They help spread food. They do probably dozens of things that most people don't see. But at the same time, the people that are running the Salvation Army, like the Salvation Army Post General or whatever their name is, Surgeon General, whatever, them employees make $200,000, $400,000 a year. That's too much money to be working for any organization that claims to be a charitable organization. You shouldn't have employees making $500,000 a year. Just, wow. Now this is nice. I've never seen this. I told you all one of these days I was going to take y'all through the drive around so you can see all the paintings and stuff here in Waco. I've never been down this street, and they got Western dresses in there, Western wear store. But I was telling y'all in my last video, there's a lot of street art here in Waco, and as you can see looking here to my right, here's another prime example of it. This is actually the Dr. Pepper Museum, the backside of it. They've had someone, I think they've got a couple local artists here in town that do a lot of this work really, really cheap. We're right here beside the Dr. Pepper Museum. I'm actually down to just not too many bags of food left. This is one way, isn't it? Okay. Steve's reading my mind. I said, let's go by the skate park. That's what he just said. I was just thinking that. I think I've got like 5 bags of food left back there. So it's been an amazing day. In less than an hour and 40 minutes, we've got about 30 bags already. Yes, folks, we're just taking the scenic route. There's Hay Sugar, store dedicated solely to rotting your teeth out. Nothing but candy in that store. Probably owned by a dentist, would be my guess. Zigzagging downtown, we're going to head over to the skate park. A lot of times over at the skate park, there's several people over there, especially when it's wet outside. They try to get around them awnings. There's awnings and there's a open bathroom over there, so you can actually, I guess, stay in the dry for the most part. I better wait. It's a red light.
I was gonna let you go because you always miss this next one. Screwed up.
See how my tires spin when it's barely take off?
Possibly.
And they're not bald. They're just
Oh.
No, not even. They were that way when she bought them brand new. They were just real slippery. They slip on the morning dew in the grass when I park in the grass. So I hate her tires on this truck. I got to buy her some more at one point. Sitting here reading the comment, folks. I hope y'all don't mind. And it's a green light. Reading about Miss Nancy. Miss Nancy's been a follower of my channel probably as long as I've had a channel, I think. If I remember correctly, she came over to my channel through another channel, a guy named Vlad.
Jail.
I remember right.
Jail in the basement.
Yeah, there's the county courthouse, the Glennon County Courthouse Annex Jail. Yeah, me too. Look at all that scrap being thrown out. That's not right. It hurts my feelings when I see people throw scrap in the trash and I can't have it. I'm like, golly, what a waste. I hate to see the waste. This is kind of for the reason I end up out here doing this. Leaving home, I hate to see some food that wastes work. You know, that I would love to be able to at least share it with somebody. I do thank everybody for jumping on the channel today.
Probation department.
What is it?
Probation.
Probation department. Hate that place. Haven't been there. Nothing this town. Never cared for the probation game. It seemed like a trap.
I have machines in all these places. I don't know about it. But I did screw out that basement.
Basement of the courthouse, otherwise known as the Pokey. Yeah, folks, we're doing pretty good in 40 minutes. We're about knocked out all the bags, and I think it was right at 40. So let's see how many people are at the skate park. If there's more people at the skate park and we got bags, we're going to hook them up with some water. That's our worst case scenario. I would like to find out how HEB, what HEB does with their donations. So they throw that stuff in the trash. Their bent canned goods, their rotisserie chickens that they cook daily. That stuff go in the trash. I'm guessing. I probably need to find out who I need to talk to about growing what I'm doing. So I have several avenues to get this food.
Chicken is DOA anyway. You know, it's out here. It loses its shelf life. They cook it.
Right. That's probably true. Alright, we're headed right on to the skate park, folks. MAGA, 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 you damn right, MAGA. I do like this old Trump. These America First policies we're shoving down their throats because we had to fight to get them back. Being sued by the Democrats just to try to have equal rights and a country free of illegals and criminality prosecuted. We just want the good stuff. We want the normal things that everybody should want when it comes to having a normal nation. All right, folks, I'm gonna flip this camera around. I more people. Oh, there we go. You know what time it is? How you doing? That ain't cool. Them kids over there hanging out with the people. I don't know what to think about that. A little disturbing. I don't like that the skate park is so close to the homeless encampment. That does bother me. Well, we're out of food, folks. I just give away all the rest of the bags and give away 4 bratwurst sandwiches and some bottled water because I'm out of bags. I figured if I brought that extra in a case like that, I don't want to leave anybody out just totally. So they got bratwurst and water, while the others got basically about the same with a little more. All right, folks, we're going to call this a wrap. We're going to take the rest of these bratwurst back to the house and throw them back in the freezer. That's why I left them in an ice-down cooler, just in case I had to do that. I don't know that I'll run into anybody else on the way home. So we'll go ahead and call this a day. Thank you, everybody, for joining. Nancy, Donald, Daniel, Steve, and everybody else involved. Carrie, all the wonderful listeners. Thank you for joining in today. We're going to call this a wrap, like I said. And we made it. We didn't get too rained on, not too wet. Hopefully these homes will stay dry today. And I'll see y'all same time, same place next weekend. Over and out, y'all.